So we'll start here. So we're just going to go over the stats in this game. So we got two main stats, tone and last. I'm going to make you sweat till you bleed. Tone and last. So tone, we start out at 30, and we get tone and last by killing enemies. And different enemies give you different amounts of tone and last. And tone, what it does is it makes you stronger progressively as you go through the game. We start with 30 tone. Once we get to 32, Rygar gets a little stronger. And after that, I don't know at what point this changes, but every 8 tone, you get a little bit more powerful. So 32, 40, 48. So the magic number that we need to get to before our first boss that we fight is 48 tone. If we don't hit that, he's going to take forever to kill. So we got to remember 48 tone. With last is kind of weird. So you see in the upper right, we have these 3 health bubbles. You get more health bubbles as you increase last. So I'll show you this link here that I think is really useful. This discusses last in very good detail. So we start with 10 last. When we get to 48, we get to 4 health bubbles. And the next couple times you double your last, you get another health bubble. So at 96, 192, then it does something weird. It goes to 336, 496, then 992, so it doubles again. Then you get a 10th health bubble at around 2000, and then we kind of stop from there. You might get a 5th health bubble depending on what happens. You usually do. That's around 3000 last. So as you get later in the game, the enemies start dumping tons of tone and last on you. You build up the levels. We have this other thing called Mind. You get these little Tic Tacs in your inventory. So you'll see these little white things appear below Mind. You get those from these stars. So enemies can drop one of 3 items. They can drop either a star, 3 stars, or we call it a 3-pack, or a jar, or a potion. So when you get a potion, it gives you back it fills up 1 health bubble. And yes, there is enemy drop RNG. So every time you kill an enemy, you get a random count added to your kill count. You get between a 0 and a 3 when you kill an enemy. So you get this counter, 0 through 3, whatever it is. 0, 1, 2, or 3. And that adds to your counter. When your counter, I think it hits 24, you get a drop, and it's one of those 3 items. I don't know what the ratio is for the 3 items, but that's what happens. So there's 3 abilities here. There's Power Up. That takes 3 mind points. Power Up just makes your weapon really long. So here's my disc armor. This is my weapon. You see how long it goes? I've noticed I got 1 last point. I didn't get any tone when I killed those 3 dudes. But Power Up makes your disc armor really long, and it stays that way until you die. You take a few death abuses in this to speed things up, so the Power Up, you wouldn't have it for long. Attack and Assail takes 5 mind points. So Attack and Assail, what that does is it lets you hit everything on the screen no matter what it is when you swing your disc armor. You get 10 swings of the disc armor before it goes away. And then Recover is 7 mind points. That's the max mind points you can have. That completely fills your health. And you can see along the bottom, I'm going back and forth, there's 2 possible items that go in that slot. If I press up and down, I can cycle through these spells. So that's kind of the basics of the game. What you'll find in this game, especially in screens like these that we're going to be going through early, the spawns that you get are completely dictated by how you move through the game. So like, if I stop here, and then I go, I'm going to get different spawns than if I just go straight through. And we die a lot. Not really. We have a few deaths that we're going to take here. So the first part of this run, we're going to go through these 2 screens, and we're going to go up into a mountain, and we'll end up in this top-down area. So our goal here is to only get hit once. We're going to take 1 hit. We want to get through here with 2 health bubbles. The reason I'm only... Normally we would take more hits than that on purpose. The reason I want you to come out of here with 2 health bubbles, or to leave room for that, is because when you're learning the game, you might get hit. So we're trying to leave some room for error. So we'll start the game. I always jump from this spot here. You'll see there's these little divots. I use those as guides to jump. Jump up here. I took that hit from that dude. So we got this divot right here. Jump. Take a hit from this dude. That's the only hit we're going to take on purpose. I jump from this divot, this one, jump off the end, we bounce off that dude, that divot. So when you're watching this, you can see what I'm doing. Alright, this is bad. I'm getting this weird pattern that I'm not expecting. It's because I did something odd. I'm going to go back. I think I jumped early once. Jump from there, get hit. Jump from here. Bounce off the dude. Jump here. We shouldn't have anything here, we don't. I jump from here. Jump that dude. We could take a hit off this guy, but we're going to jump right before the green turtle hits us. Now we're through. Here, we're going to do 5 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to climb the rope. So the thing with climbing the rope is, if I hold up and right when I'm walking, Rygar will grab the rope on the first possible frame. So that's one nice thing with this, with the way he works, is we hold the direction we're going and up. It still lets us go in that direction, and we can grab the rope. So we'll do this section one more time. I guess I'm jumping between these 2 divots. Here we go. Better. This one. I try to repeat the same thing every time so that I get the same spawns, and that's bad. But we'll keep going. See what spawns we get. We do 5 jumps. See, nothing showed up here. That's alright. We come to here, and we can make this jump, believe it or not. It lets us jump. As a kid, it blew my mind when I was able to jump these dudes. We're going to hold up and right, grab the rope. I was worried about that. Follow Rocco, the scary ladies that follow Rocco. Didn't get hit. And we're not getting a very good pattern here. Usually you'll get a group of 3 follow Roccos there. We only got 1. That's okay. We're down here. We look at our tone. We only have 32 tone. So we gained a whopping 2 tone. So with this game, if you want to save state it, you want to save state right before you go into a particular room. So I'm going to save here. So if you want to make your first save state, I would make it here. So I'll try to remember to tell you where to save state. Yo, Birdbase, welcome, man. How are you doing? Welcome into School of Argool 103. We're about to go into Garlaws. It's a top-down area. And when I come into Garlaws, I'm going to hold up and right, and I'm going to start hitting jump as soon as I get in the door. What I want to do is I want to jump towards the right, so he's going to jump diagonally. I'm going to try to kill one of the spiky dudes called the Haya King. Glad to hear you're doing good. Then I'm going to jump back left, try to kill another Haya King or two, and then I'm going to keep jumping up and left to get through this room. So let's do that. Let's see if I can get it. Kill him, missed. I hit one of them, and missed that third one to the left, and here we go. In this room, there's going to be a Grumpy Stumpy, or a Knoble. He's going to shoot at me. I want to jump and hit him, then get hit by one of his fireball thingies. So now I have no health. So let's do it again. I want to come in here, I want to come into this room with 2 health bubbles, and I'm going to get hit by this dude, and then kill him. So I have no health left. I'm going to wrap around the bend. So these jumps, you can do the old wrap around. And we're going to start diagonal jumping towards this door up here. And we want to enter the door on its left side. That's what I learned from Pico de Gallo on Monday in his class. I never knew that. But we're going to enter the door on the left side. If I try over here, it doesn't let me. I want to jump up right in that door on the left side. And here, this dude gives me the grappling hook. So this is one of 6 weapons, or 6 items that we're going to collect. There's a 7th that I'll show you how to get to. There's our grappling hook. You can just jump right in the door. When we come out, we're going to take a death abuse. So we jump. And those dudes kill us. If you want to set up another save state, you can do it right here, right at the title screen. What we're going to do next is we're going to travel to a place called Rolsa. So there's going to be these green dudes that fly around, and we'll see what we do on the way. So as soon as I press start, I'm going to start buffering up and right, and I'm going to start hitting B, or hitting A, to jump off to the side. Yeah, exactly. We want to take a death abuse, and that's why we want to get hit. So you don't have to do it the way I did it, but I think starting out, it's a good way. If you do happen to get hit, and that you get to the Grumpy Stumpy, and you have, let's say, 1 health bubble, he'll kill you if you get hit. So you want to obviously avoid him in that case, but you'll get your own preferences for that. So we're going to buffer. We're going to hopefully kill a Haya King. We didn't. We're going to diagonal jump in this room. I diagonal jump up. And now we're walking along this water area. So we got to be careful. We can easily die like that. And we're dead. So we need to be careful as to where we walk. It's not obvious what's going to kill you. And we're going to do a jump around the bend, another jump around the bend. So you got to practice these jumps. You can get them really tight. And we're going to diagonal jump right in here. Save it. We're going to go up. There's a Grumpy Stumpy here. We're just going to jump up and kill him. We have 35 tone now. It's not a lot, but it's a start. And we're going to go in here. So I'm going to save here. This is Rolsa. Our whole goal here is to not get hit. So I'm going to try to show you a safe way of not getting hit. So let's do that. I'm going to not attack these green guys. They're called Olbuses. I'm not going to attack them. One thing I want to point out is sometimes you can just fall off of things, like these rocks I can just fall down. This rock I can fall into the next one. This one I can't. I die. So you gotta know where you can, when you have to jump and when you can just fall. That takes experience. And what I'm going to have you do is just jump right up here. You're not going to get sniped by anything if you do this. There's going to be a red dude here. We can kill him. He gives us 1 more tone, so we're at 36. We want 48 tone when we get to the boss in the next section. So we just go down here. I like to jump off. That dude is probably going to try to snipe you. We can knock this guy back. When we keep walking, we're going to jump from this rock. If something gets in our way, just hit it. So here we're going up, and this is a fun little trick. So I used the grappling hook to go up. I pressed up and B at the same time to do that. So when we come up off the grappling hook, Rygar pops up a little bit. If you press down right when he pops up, he'll be in midair. So he's in midair, you can jump up here. We're not supposed to be able to do that. But it's a good swag move, you can show all your friends. Or if you don't do that, then we can just jump right across. Either way, we'll get to the other end. I always go down right here. So we press down and B to use the grappling hook. And we're going to try to not get hit by these Ulbuses. I'm going to save right here. So we have 36 tone, we need 12 more. What we're going to do in this next section, this is called Arugus Forest. In this next section, we are going to have to fight these Ulbuses. These Ulbuses almost always give you one tone. So we're going to try to group them up and kill them. So here we walk right off, we jump across. We can either jump or walk there. And see this dude, this red dude, he's called a Kin Tarnos. We could sit there and kill him, but it's going to take forever. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to despawn him. Any Kin Tarnos, we're going to despawn. So all we have to do to despawn is get him on the screen, walk to the right, and he's gone. Walk to the left, I should say, and then walk back right, he's gone. Walk off here, jump up, we can walk right off. I like to jump here. Oops, despawn him. We're going to go up these two ropes. And there's going to be a red dude called a Mulgolin. I'm going to jump right off his head. So depending on the version of Rygar you have, you either can or can't jump off those dudes. You want the ROM or the 5-screw cart that allows you to jump off that dude's dome. Otherwise, this isn't going to be fun. Or a good visual cue for that wiggle. Yes. As soon as you see the Kin Tarnos' head, immediately walk back left, then go right. So for any of them, you just have to know where they are, and you can do it. Anytime you see the Kin Tarnos' head, that's all you gotta do. Alright, so here, this is where Joe Kerr would show you how to airwalk. So this is, if you ever want to learn to airwalk, you can watch Joe Kerr's School of Argool 102. We're made of money. The 5-screw, let's go. So here's how we can airwalk. So airwalking, Joe Kerr showed that last time. We're holding down and right, and I slap the back of the controller. What it's doing is I'm holding down and I keep tapping right by slapping the back of the controller, and Rygar can infinitely stay up in the air. And I can go to here, and then I can do a very long airwalk across here. So I skip a big section. You get the idea. We're going to do the easy strat, which is just walk down the rope. So we're going to go on to this next branch. There's going to be Kin Tarnos. He's right here. We despawn him. If he shoots at you, just move back a little bit and jump. There's going to be another Kin Tarnos very soon. We're going to despawn him. So there's his dome. Now he's gone. Go down here. Despawn, jump the projectile, despawn, and we're going to go up 2 branches. There's a bat to the right, and you can do what's called the bat skip. I can't do it, but you can watch Crit Rocket's video or Classic Game Dad's video, and you can see it. But we're going to go up in the trees, and we're just going to jump across. Notice we haven't fought anything yet. We're still stuck on 36 tone. We're going to get our tone here. So as soon as we come down, we're going to see Kin and Tarnos, despawn him, jump his projectile, despawn him, jump. And now we're going to start spawning Olbuses. So there's going to be 2 that come out. Let them pass us. There's going to be 2 more. We can hit them. Go on this branch, duck down. We're trying to bunch them into a group of 4. Yo, what's going on, Marley? We want to get these guys in a group of 4. This is turning into a big mess because I stopped. That's what we want to do. We want to bunch them up into a group of 4, jump up and kill them. Yo, what's going on, Marlick, my guy? We're having a great time with our School of Argool lesson. School of Argool 103. Sometimes you gotta hit the Olbuses. We got those guys. We jumped them. Try to get them in a group. And notice we have 44 tone now. That means we need to kill at least 4 more of these dudes. So we'll try. We have 47, we need 1 more. So if we jump here and jump right back, we can spawn more. If you go too far back to the left, like even a little bit more, Kin and Tarnos will spawn where I'm standing now over here, and that sucks. You'll have to despawn him. So right now we're at the first boss. This is Arugula, or Aruga. Aruga is his real name, but we like to call him Arugula. And he is the toughest boss for most people to beat. He has a very specific pattern. So he comes at you, and he stops and shoots 3 fireballs. And he just keeps doing this. He walks towards you, stops, shoots at you. So we're going to use that to our advantage. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk right up to him and start beating him with our disc armor. As soon as he stops, you're going to jump up, and you're going to jump right over his fireballs. You're going to go a little bit to the right and land. You're going to turn around and start hitting him. So what I do is I hit him a bunch of times, I jump over the fireballs, I hit him when I'm trying to land, I back up, turn around and hit him like 3 times. And I keep doing that over and over again. So you'll see this rhythmic pattern. I'm beating him. What kind of school is this? So let's do it. Hit him a bunch of times. And see what happened there? I jumped too late. If you get hit by him, that's 3 health bubbles gone. You can only take 2 hits from him if you come in with full health. One recommendation is, early on, if you don't have full health coming in, you can just take a death. You need to take a death in the room, though. If you die, you continue on in the room. So notice, I'm just barely moving over the fireballs, repositioning and hitting them. The next part is tricky. You need to switch sides eventually. So I switched sides by making him shoot fireballs to the left and then jumping. Or at least he was going to shoot them. This is all we do. And he's dead. That's how we kill him. Yeah, there is a visual cue. So he'll stop. Watch him stop. So I'm hitting him. He completely stopped. And then he's about to shoot. That's the only way you know. He shoots, and he kind of vibrates a little bit. And he does it every time. So when you hear, that's how you know he's getting hit. When I get to about here, I want to switch sides. So here, I'm going to hit him a couple times. When he stops moving, he's guaranteed to shoot to the left. That's when I jump over him. That's the trickiest part, is getting over Arugula. The other way to get over him is you can jump on here and jump over, but you may have to dodge some fireballs without hitting him. And that's the other thing that can happen. You can bounce off Aruga because I got too close. And you kind of just have to reposition yourself. And you may have some empty cycles where you can't get a hit in. And this fight takes a decent amount of practice. You want to be able to kill him before he gets to the completely to the right. If you can't land enough hits, you may have to jump over him onto his left side again. If you follow this method I'm doing, you should kill him right near the door. That's what you gotta do. So this is all practice. I haven't played this game in about a year, so I at least have the muscle memory, but you'll get it. So what we get now is the wind pulley. So this allows us to go across ropes that are over water areas. So we'll be able to clip right onto them. So we'll grab that. We're immediately going to kill this Grumpy Stumpy. Ooh, we can grab that. That doesn't usually happen. What's the trade-off between grinding more tone? So, you could grind for more tone before you fight Aruga, but what you have to do is, it's increments of 8 tone. So I went in with 48 tone to fight Aruga. You could grind. There's a Grumpy Stumpy that you could grind in Garlaws, right near the entrance to that Rolsa area where the green guys are flying around, the Olbuses. You can grind that Grumpy Stumpy, but you'd have to kill like 8 of them. Grin buddy. So the other option is you could go to the Aruga fight with 56 tone, and you'd kill him faster. I don't know what the trade-off is though between time and tone. Oh, yeah. So you're talking about if you want to do the bat skip, yeah, you can't have high tone. So on like the any %, you can't do it for sure because everyone used to do the bat skip. And on this, you can't do it. You will if you want to do that bat skip. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go in here, and we need to actually clip onto this rope. This is one of the hardest things in the game. So my visual cue for getting onto a rope on the right side of an area is, see where it comes, see where the rope meets the stump? I go just to the left of the stump, and I can clip right on. When you hear that clip sound, you're good. Don't go too far or you die. But this is, you can see Rygar is like a, see the shadow, how it, where it bends, connects with the other part here? This is a good visual cue. You can basically walk right onto it. And Buttspot loves you, Marley. And we just go across. So that takes a bunch of practice. And now we're just going to go straight down. This takes a while, so you could get a drink of your beverage at this point. It's going down here. When this starts bending to the left, we're gonna do a corner jump right around the corner. I didn't do a very good corner jump. And here's another crossing. So same thing, jump up, get right, clip right on. Jump up here, clip right on. I would sometimes spend 30 seconds trying to clip during a run, so don't worry if you don't get it at first. Here we go. Here we're gonna just go around the bend. It's easy to die on these bends. Don't go too far in, and too far is hard to judge. And from here, I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna jump. So we're about to go in this area called Mount Primeval. This is the worst part of the game, I would say. This is a very difficult area. If you don't have at least 3 health bubbles, I would take a death abuse right when you come in. I just happen to have 4 health bubbles here because I got lucky. But if you come in here with less than 3, just fall right in this hole and start again. So you can see these birds. These are called epilcons, and they drop their eggs on you. You can get them to drop their eggs. If you go in the opposite direction of them, they will drop their eggs. So you can fake them out. Going up around the bend. So there's all kinds of patterns you can get. Take it a little slow. You gotta make sure that... Yeah! Yo, what's going on, John? You want to try to keep going forward as much as possible. Going backwards is bad if you can avoid. If you can avoid it, great. And don't fight enemies that are behind you. It only makes things worse. But this is... I've almost never made it through here without getting hit. Just get rid of these dudes. So right now, we actually have really good tone. How you doing tonight, John? Welcome into the School of Argool. We're doing no wrong warp routing. So here, in this next part, we're going to a cave called Sigilla's Cave. And Sigilla is this nasty spider, and I'm really bad at that fight. What I recommend for fighting Sigilla is to have 88 tone. So remember, every increment of 8 makes you stronger. So what we want to do is we're going to go in here and we're going to kill the enemies that show up. There's going to be bugs and these rollers. We want to get up to 68 tone. And then we're going to do a glitch, and we're going to go to an area where there's these bats that give us 4 tone each. There's going to be 5 bats. When we clear them out, that'll get us to 88 tone when we reach Sigilla. So your 2 big numbers, you want 48 tone when you get to Aruga, you want 68 tone before you start descending through this cave, and 88 tone when you get to Sigilla. Sigilla is arrogant. Listen. So I'm gonna kill one dude. He gone. I got 68 tone. This cave is super tricky. If you have like 1 health bubble or no health bubbles left, I would take a death right when you get in the cave. Alright, so the first thing we do is we go down here. I like to use my grappling hook to go down. You can bounce off these dudes. You go down, we're gonna go left. Go left! We will not take torch 2 or reset. We're just gonna go left. Math. Oh no. Alright, so we go down here, and we're gonna do a cool glitch. This is the only glitch we do. So I showed you an airwalk earlier. The reason we can do the airwalk is because it lets us go on phantom pixels. But what I've done here is I walked out off the ledge. I can do that. I can do that. If I go too far, I can't walk back. I can walk out on the ledge, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to grappling hook up. I didn't go out far enough. See here, I can't go down. What I want to do is I want to grappling hook up to the top. So I press up and B at the same time. That's very important. Up and B, same time. And I'm going to grappling hook down. I shouldn't be able to do that, and the game is going to glitch out. Go off here, up and B. And we shouldn't be able to go down to this next screen. And we're just hanging here. So the way we get out of this is we hold up and left, and Rygar starts vibrating. We start attacking. Let go of attack, press right, and for some reason he falls off. And now we can do this. We gotta go to the right. So hold up left, start attacking, let go. Ah, now he's not doing it. There we go. Let go and press right. Oh, this is allowed. For some reason, this glitch is allowed. We can't warp from boss to boss, but we can do this. Category says so. Alright, so we're gonna go right. We could do a disc armor concert, maybe? I haven't done any warps, I'm good. Here's a tricky part of the game. This took me so much practice. You want to get through here. That's right, Pipes. Welcome in, Pipsh. We're not out of bounds! You're out of bounds! This is a very tricky part of the game. Old Leaky Pipes here, he's supposed to be finding us a better way of doing this, I think. So what's going to happen here, there's lots of fireballs, and there's these dragon dudes flying at you. We want to kill all 5 dragon dudes. We want to get to 88 tone. So I'm going to jump up and hit this dude. And I'm going to kill him while I'm still on this platform. So notice, I jumped up, hit him a couple times, jumped after the fireball came. Then I jump across again, kill this dude. If you see any fireballs come up, just hit them with your disc armor. Then this dude spawns in. I kill him. We have yet another dude. Make sure you kill all the fireballs that are flying around before you try to go across. So we made it through Made it through That's a section you're just gonna have to practice over and over. The part's been your obsession. How you doing with it? OLP! OLP, we're all innocent. We are all innocent. Let's go. Alright, so here's the part of the game that's the bane of my existence. This is why I don't run this category very much. This is very hard. Ooh-ah! Made it through So in here, there's a spider named Sigilla. He has ruined Rygar No Wrong Warp for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in, Sigilla the spider, he's going to come at us. We're going to jump over him. As we're jumping over him, we're going to hit him to the left. He's going to come at us. We're going to crouch, and we're going to hit him in this back and forth motion until he dies. So let's try it. Here he is. Jump over him, hit him. Stay crouched. We just keep swinging the disc armor back and forth. I stood up there. This is why I can't kill this guy. I'm very bad at this. You don't want to stand up. You have to always hold down. But this is what happens with me, and I don't know why. I can't hold down. You have to hold down while you fight him. So let's start the fight again. I want to see if we can get it. We want to hold him in this position, so we gotta keep going back and forth, like this. Don't let go of down. It's some absurd number of hits, like 60 hits. You see I popped up there, but he didn't hit me. Dick! And you just gotta try to re-engage him, so when he goes by you, hit him, and then keep doing this. Got him! Took 69 hits. I counted it. Yo, Ugly Owl, welcome in.
69!
That's how many hits he took. Have I gotten the entire fight without standing up? I have. Yo, Sammy, welcome in. How you doing, Sammy? So good to have you in. You found that your thumb gets fatigued holding down, so you slowly increase downward pressure to stay crouched. Yeah, that's a good idea. So I'm going like this, back and forth. And you just want to do this consistent motion. How have you been, Sammy? Thanks for the GG, Nate. I don't kill that spider very often. Yeah, I know. There's no regular Rygar category for some reason on Twitch. I don't know what the deal is. And I don't know why this spider is still haunting me. He's still making noise. So we killed Sigilla the spider. And that fight just takes practice. Boom. That's literally all you do. The whole fight. Once we kill him, now we have a crossbow. And I'm going to save here. So we have 3 of the 5 legendary items that we need, and we also need a flute. So if I try to walk this way, I'm back at Mount Primeval. Instead, what you want to do is you want to press down and jump, and then hold left, and go around the door. And then we can do an angle jump, corner jump, and then jump up. And we're pretty safe here. Then we can take a drink of our beverage while we wait. There is no NES Rygar category. Here, I like to angle around. And this is where this crossbow is weird. We're gonna go down below this stump and shoot across. So right below the stump, shoot the crossbow by pressing B. And you want to make sure you clip. This is very easy to do, just walk straight, get the middle of the stump. Now, we could walk all the way around. Instead, we're going to go like this. We're going to jump right at the stump. Down here, we're safe, and we can walk right around the rock. And then we like to jump in the door, like so. And here's the best music in the game. We're going to angle jump here. So this is the Meow Mix. This is our Meow Mix music. And we're going to angle jump across. So look where I can go. I just have to land like here and I'm good. So there's actually lots of room for you to jump. I go in the door. As soon as we can, we start angle jumping. It is sweaty. One chicken, I want liver. When I get here, I'm going to jump between these pillars, then jump past these pillars, and I can go straight across. We look out for the Grumpy Stumpy, jump right above him. In this next room, we're going to angle jump down and left. And see, I got hit there. We got to be careful to not get hit by the Grumpy Stumpy. So maybe we have to walk in the room a little bit, but he shoots at us quite a bit. We fire a crossbow shot. Go across. I've died here because I missed the crossbow. Because I've missed the rope. Don't do that. Once we get across, when I get here, I jump like this, and now I'm ready to go in this next room. So when we're in here, there's going to be these two dudes crawling on their hands and knees. Yo, Chaser, welcome in. They're called Germans. They're going to come right at us. I'm going to try to angle jump past them. So this might take a couple tries. I'm going to run right up to them, angle jump, and we can get past them. You could fight them, but it just takes extra time. So run right up to them, angle jump. If I screw up the angle jump, like if I think I'm going to get hit, I can correct it and do it again. So I jumped. I thought I was going to mess it up because I don't want to get hit by these dudes. If I think I messed it up, I just jump back and try again. Hope you're having a good night, Chaser. And like any other Rygar game, or any other Rygar category, we have to do a grind. So this grind is extra fun. We're going to kill these two Germans as they come in. And the goal of this grind is to have 6 health bubbles along the top. I don't know why I'm pointing in my TV. 6 health bubbles along the top and 4 on the bottom. And through this grind, we're going to get many mind points so that we can cast Attack and Assail. Remember, Attack and Assail takes 5 mind points. All we're going to do is we're going to walk up to this square here. We're going to just keep going back and forth to spawn in these guys. So we just stand on this spot, spawn in these dudes, and kill them. You'll see that the game lags. The reason the game starts lagging is because of the red guys, not the green guys. So we just keep going like this. And I start jump attacking these guys once one of them starts dying. We're just going to keep spawning them in. As soon as one dies, I do jump attacks. So notice I already have 1 health bubble on the bottom row. And we're gathering stars as we do this. The German didn't glitch on me. You notice there, I actually knocked the German out of the room. You don't want to do that, because we want to get the points. So when we have, notice we have 2 health bubbles on the bottom row, they're getting easier to kill. Once I get to 3 health bubbles, you can basically jump attack them. I hit them a couple times when I have 2 health bubbles and then jump to kill them. So notice I'm not jumping forward, I'm jumping straight up. Don't go forward, you want to stay on this spot so we can keep wiggling back and forth. That was hilarious when that pet German glitched on you and it went through the wall. I didn't know that could happen. So this is all we do until we have 4 health bubbles. This last health bubble takes a while. But we get to hear the Meow Mix song over and over again, which is the best part of the game for most people. Notice we're really filling our health up. We just happen to be getting a lot of potion drops. Okay, we have 4 bubbles. And look at our mind points. We have 7 mind points. We're going to do Attack and Assail. To cast a spell, you just press A on the menu. Don't accidentally cast Power Up. We're going to cast Attack and Assail. Look at my tone. I got 2,000 tone and over 2,000 last. So in here, we're going to fight a dude named Durago. I walk around this corner a little bit up from the wall. Sometimes a red dude will spawn and run at me. Sometimes he won't. Thou art buff. We wrap around. I am buff now. I'm so toned. And we kill the grumpy stumpies. Sometimes the little guy, the German, follows us. Jump up here. We're going to jump towards the door. We press down. Go to Attack and Assail. Rygar did get jacked.
Hey, you guys!
Yo, owl. And what we're going to do is when we get in the room, we're going to perform 10 attacks on Durago, the boss. And when you do Attack and Assail, you press the attack button, wait a little bit, and press it again. If you just mash it, you'll hear this nasty sound and it doesn't land a hit. You need to land all 10 hits on this guy. So we just swing the disc armor. With attack and assail, everything on the screen gets hit. Yo, Owl, we are rocking out some Rygar. We go in the door. I like to jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we got Durago. That's all we had to do. 10 hits. Here you go. Oh no! Alright, let's not repeat that fight. I'll load a save state so we don't have to repeat that. I have way too many save states in this game. Here we go. You don't need all the save states I have. Alright, so we load attack and assail. We'll go in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here you go. All we do. Go in. And we're going to get Endora's armor. Now, as soon as I grab this, we're going to take a death abuse. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk off. We're going to walk into the water and die. Because we're going to head to a place called the Tower of Garba, or the Tower of Garbage. So we're going to take a death by falling in the water. Right away. Dead. Now, we're going to start at the beginning of Garlaz, the top-down area. I'm going to hold left right now, and then press start. We're going to go in the door, and we'll be back in the Grand Mountains. Near the start of the game. I go in the door, I hold right. Now I'm going to hold up and right, so I immediately grab the rope as I'm walking. And we're going to head to the tower. Kill anything that gets in your way. Our goal now is to stay alive. So we need to beat this tower and make it back to Garlaz. We only have 3 health bubbles. So this part of the game, it's not that it's difficult, but it can be tricky. And along the way, we need to collect 5 more mind points for the last boss. So that's a goal you have to keep in mind. We're just going to go across. Usually that Falaraco is there. Hold up and left. We can climb the rope. We're going to jump the door. Shoot the crossbow. And sometimes there's birds that are going to come get you. Or rollers. Hopefully the birds are nice and don't drop their eggs on you or run into you. That guy usually shows up. This guy's gonna drop an egg on us, but we should be good. Go right in the door. So this tower here is full of bosses. If you kill these, they don't come back. This dude is just like Aruga. We're gonna hit him twice, jump his fireball, and hit him twice again. This guy sometimes shoots his fireball really early. You look for when he stops. That's how you know he's going to shoot. So try to get 2 hits before he stops moving and be ready to jump. This guy will never come back after you kill him. For this next set of rooms, there's 3 rooms here. We just walk through. Here we're going to jump right where the mountains are, right between them. So you can see, like in this picture, in this window here, this is where the mountain, this is like the between the mountains. We're gonna jump there to clear this dude. We're not gonna fight this dude. Save here. I'm gonna jump right at the beginning, hit this guy twice, make him shoot left, and then kill him. So early jump, jump twice, make him shoot left, jump over him and kill him. So I'm jumping from like here on this guy. That's all we do. Yeah, there's good visual cues on this. That's all we do with this. This next guy is called Demoro Bruiser or Skateboard Cat. So Skateboard Cat, he's gonna come down. He's either gonna come down from the ceiling from the right side or the left side. If he comes down from the right side, I jump over him. If he comes down from the left side, I hit him. As soon as I either jump over him or hit him, I'm gonna grapple up to the ceiling and I'm gonna swing back and forth and kill him that way. There's a fast way to kill him, similar to how you kill Sigilla, but I don't know how to do it. You'd have to ask Pico or Oblate or OLP. So let's see what he does. Alright, he's coming from the left. This was bad. You like the jumps? Yeah, I like that jump strat. I just came up with that this week. I never... because I was always looking at a better way to time him. So this is the worst pattern you can get, I think. When he falls down from the ceiling and comes at you, he like goes through your disc armor, so you have to jump him. This is the worst pattern you can get. Usually you can just knock him back. Ah! Not what I wanted. So he falls down from the ceiling right in the middle. That wasn't bad, I escaped him without getting hit. So basically, you either avoid him or hit him, grapple up, and then you just do him this. This is much slower than the fast kill that Pico does. But like I said, I don't know how to do it. This is the best we're gonna do, is come in here with 3 health bubbles. Sometimes you might come in with 2. So here's this dude, his name is Death Pygor. All we're gonna do is we're gonna jump in front of him and just beat him. And he shoots fireballs at us, we're gonna tank them. There's a way, what I like to do is, I like to jump and land next to him after he shoots his first fireball. One way to know he's gonna shoot his first fireball, as soon as I come in here, I pause. He has no head. And I jump in and start wailing on him. I like to pause. He has no head. And I can tell when he's gonna shoot at me, so I can avoid it. That's what I do. This was a bad pattern. You see I got hit 3 times. You will die to Death Pygor. Believe me. It always happens. It just depends on how often he's shooting at you. This is a good result here. If you come out of here with 1 health bubble, that's a victory. Usually I come out with none. That's all we do with Death Pygor. That was pretty good. So the reason I pause is so his head goes away and I know he's going to shoot at me. I'm guaranteed to see that. It's easier for me to tell he's going to shoot. When we go in here, we get the flute. Play this instrument atop the Tower of Lyle. Alright, dude, I will. And now we have to head back to Garlaw's. I typically get the same pattern all the time. There's going to be a roller that spawns here while there's a bird flying by. Oh, I didn't get it. Wow, the roller didn't spawn. That sucked right there. But we're still good. Still have 1 health bubble. Put down. You want a Ragtoberfest seal? It's on the Salsa Shack. We can kill some Falaracos on the way back if they're nearby. Remember, we need 5 stars. 5 health bubbles. Butt Pid Pygor. Right now we have none. We need 5 before we get to the last boss. When we get in here, we go up and right. We're going to do a wraparound. We're going to do a jump up to the right. And this, we want to clip onto this guy here. This is the easiest thing to clip onto. I'm going to walk, see where there's the stump and then the rope is like kind of missing. I make sure that Rygar's head is like right at the rope. Hey, why aren't you working? Yeah. Something like that. And I immediately jump in this room. We're gonna angle jump up and kill the Stumpy. Angle jump up. And right now we're gonna go up to the top of this room and we're gonna visit Cave Grandpa. He's gonna fill up our health. You can skip Cave Grandpa if you want, if you're feeling really saucy. I don't recommend it. Yo, thanks for the follow. If you're a beginner, don't skip. Yo, Pole's voice, welcome in. You watching the VOD? There you go. Yo, Cave Grandpa. I won't skip you, Cave Grandpa. I won't. Thanks for coming in, Cave Grandpa. We love you. You always fill our health. You're so nice. So what we're going to do now, we're going to head down. We can kill some of these dudes. Ooh, look at that, we got a star. I despawned the star. Whoops. Let's go back to Cave Grandpa. Now I know I'm gonna get a star. You're a star, Cave Grandpa, you know that? There we go. I got a star. We have 1 star. We're gonna angle jump down, kill the Grumpy Stumpy. Then we're gonna go into place called Ragua Sando. There's more Epelcon birds here. Kill them if they're low. I try to avoid everything else in here. Go up. Do not try to walk off of this. Don't try to walk off. Oh wow, it worked. Alright. There we go. That's what's happened to me before. So now we're in Lapis, or Lappies. Like some Lappies. I climb up here. We're trying to get stars. I go up here, right on this spot. What's gonna happen up here, there's gonna be this robot dude called a Bargon. He's the huggy robot. We pop up and kill him. Now, this door sometimes doesn't show up. Sometimes it's not there, but it's there. Always jump over it. Shoot the crossbow. Go up. Another crossbow shot. These jumps look like they're hard, but they're not. Jump over the door. I drop down right here. You could drop down. Here's one thing you might want to do is go up sometimes to see where you can drop down. So here's a visual cue for this. If I can land here, I'm right on this. And I can shoot the crossbow shot. Kill that dude. Here I drop down right on this rock. This you're just gonna have to memorize. You'll get it quick. So we have... Actually, scratch that. Drop down here. I'll show you why in a second. So we have 2 choices. If we drop down here, I can kill these dudes. Boom, boom. Or... I can jump off that dude's head and just fly across. So either one's fine. On here, this is kind of our last grind. We're gonna try to get more stars. It's got another one. I'm going through this kind of slow, just to demonstrate. There's a good hug from the Bargon. You know, I call that a Bargon, the best I ever had. So I drop down here. There's already a rope here, so we can just immediately hop on. Kill this dude. Maybe another dude. Up here, there's a... Don't kill this bat. Kill that Bargon, jump. Kill that one. And we're just gonna keep going forward. So that's Lapis. You just gotta memorize it. There's nothing hard about it. The timing with the Vargons, sometimes they'll shoot at you. You can bounce off their heads. They're pretty easy to get by. This is just gonna take practice. So now we're at the boss Balazar, aka Belvedere. This is the typical way to kill him, is just go up here, beat the crap out of him. I love the Who! Another way to attack him, you can go down here, go up, and now he's very low, and I can do this if I want. This is a lot slower, but it's safer. It's gonna take you a long time to kill him. One of the problems with this guy is, yo, crit, welcome in. Let's see if I can do it. If he shoots a fireball down through the floor, and you jump up and your head contacts it, it's an automatic death. So be careful, if he shoots fireballs down through the floor, don't jump up, because you will die. But what you want to do is, you want to grapple up. Don't want to get hit, but you want to grapple up as early as you possibly can, start beating him. Avoid the fireballs because he hits you for pretty big damage. Just keep going. Hey, Lady Galaga, welcome in. How are you doing? How you doing, Crit? And he's still growling at me. It's okay. Done here. And this is the last item we're going to get in the game, the coat of arms. Now we have all of the legendary items. We have 3 mind points. We need 2 more. So that we can cast Attack and Assail on the final boss, Rygar. Welcome to class. This is 103, the No Wrong Warp. Look at that, I got a 3-pack of stars. Now we have enough stars. If you need to go to Cave Grandpa, again, you got beaten down by Belvedere, you can go up here. There's Cave Grandpa. We're good right now.
Hey, you guys!
I don't know why I killed him. This is one thing I learned from Pico's stream the other day. You gotta enter on the left side. If you try to go here, you can't get in. Left side of these doors, always. If you need to kill things still, if you need more stars, kill these dudes. They always follow the same pattern. I like to go up here. Sometimes the red dude will spawn from Argool. We're gonna grapple up right here at this spot. Grapple up again. We're gonna kill this Argool. And here's where you need to be careful. We're going up to the top of this thing. As soon as we screen transition, we're going to press start and we're going to use the flute. You press B to use the flute. Do not press A. If you press A, you're going to cast Attack and Assail. I've seen many people rip runs because of that. I think Old Leaky Pipes is gonna do more No Wrong Warp. We have these dudes here, we can kill them or tank the damage. It really depends on how much health you have and how comfortable you feel. Now we're in the Sky Castle, so now we can take a long drink of our beverage. There's nothing on these screens. You're going for the 101 casual? Nice! That works. Lady Galaga, are you gonna play? Oh, Natorius is gonna do No Wrong Warp? Oh, Mikey Loves Retro said he's gonna do No Wrong Warp. We'll see if he does. I hope he does. Okay, so here, we're gonna start angle jumping across. And I want to be on this yeah, this spot here, so I want to be one tile away from the Sky Castle. Yeah, I'm going to do 100% glitchless, damageless as well. That's my category for this Rytoberfest. These doors are really hard to get into. You want to enter them in the middle of the door. What I like to do is I like to set up some of the rooms by jumping in the door. We're going to jump right in this door, and we're going to angle up and to the left and jump through the next door. I'll show you. I'm going to angle up and left, jump in this next door, angle up and right, and then jump past these dudes. These shadow monsters are super strong when we go in this door. So I'll show you again. Jump in this door, hold up and left, jump again, hold up and right, jump straight up. You don't get hit by those balls for fun. Angle jump to the left to avoid a potential bat or a Durago clone dude. In here, I come in the door and jump up, kill that dude. Jump to the right, kill that dude. Jump to the left, in the door. Here, you have a choice. We can, if you need health, kill that dude and go down, go down here. So if you're low on health, you can go through here. And this dude will give you a potion. He not only fills your health, but he gives you a potion. This potion will fill your health. So if you need health, if you're worried about it, visit this dude. But just regular, we just jump over that shadow monster. We're gonna here angle jump left. And so here's how you can judge if you can go through the door. Look at my shadow. If it's perfectly in the middle here, I can get in the door. Now here we fire a crossbow shot. We're gonna jump one tile over to the right, fire another one across. And here you can angle jump, hold up right, jump up again to kill that guy. To me, this is the trickiest room in the Sky Castle. There's gonna be two shadow guys that go back and forth. I'm going to walk in here, go a little bit down, I'm going to angle jump to the right, and I'm going to try to line up my shadow with the door so that I go right through without getting hit. So that worked pretty well. Yeah, Lady Galaga and Pole's voice. Hope everything is good with the storm. In this room, it's really important that you are at the top. So you saw when I came in here, I was like here. I jump up and left. You want to be at the very top of this room. If you're not, you get blocked by the pillar. You got to be as far up as you can go, or else the pillars block you. When we get to the end of here, angle jump down, go in here. Now in this room, this is the last place where you can grind if you need stars. So there's going to be a shadow beast. Kill him. There's another star. Where do I go for that? I'm trying to think of a good spot. Let's see. Is that a good grind spot? No. Here's where I grind the guys. If I need to grind, I do it. There we go. It's hard to remember. I can grind these shadow beasts right here. And you can just keep doing that if you need stars. I'm not gonna do that here. Angle jump down, get in there. Kill this dude. And here's kind of the last tricky screen. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a crossbow shot. As I'm going across, I'm going to hold up and left, and I'm going to just keep tapping jump, because there's going to be a dude that's going to shoot a ball at me, and I want to jump over him. I'm going to keep going up and just jump. Sometimes there's 2 guys, sometimes there's 3. So up and left, keep tapping jump. We'll get past these guys, jump over this dude, try it again. No! Don't do that. Get on the rope first, then start buffering. The game lags like crazy if there's 3 of those dudes. I'm gonna jump in this room, and I'm gonna hold up right so I can get to the door. I walk in. Here I'm gonna hold upright and jump. Shoot the crossbow shot. Once we get on here, halfway through, I'm gonna menu here. I'm gonna hit attack and assail. And I'm gonna angle jump towards the door normally, but I'll just walk in it here. Here we're gonna fight Rygar. So we're using attack and assail on Rygar. Again, you can't just mash it. You gotta go 1, 2, 3. So I always count when I fight this dude. After we get to 10, we're gonna slowly go towards Rygar. After we swing our disc armor for the 10th time, he'll be ready to get killed. If we had to grind earlier on those shadow beasts, we'll kill him before the 10th shot, most likely. Here, we're gonna have to hit him probably once or twice once we get close. So I'll show you the fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there you go. I'm not going to be able to load a save state until it shows the dove. I want to show you what not to do as well. Alright, so we'll go in. Alright. I can't do this. You hear that? That means I went too fast with attack and assail. So don't do that. Don't walk into him. Do that. You can bounce off him, it's bad. Don't do that. Alright, so let's do a regular kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. We did it! We beat the game. Thanks for the GGs, Cave Grandpa, Chaser, Helios, Brit, Nate, Owl, Pico. We've released the single dove. Thanks for the GG, Samurai, Cole's voice. And as is customary, thanks some integrals. I don't know why I'm losing my voice here. It's no good. So this just stays here unless you press start. And as is customary, we need to read the scroll. Thanks for the GGs, Lady Galaga, John Foster. Thanks, Birdbase. I hope you've found this to be helpful, this no wrong warp route. This is a basic route. There's lots more stuff you can add. Let's read it. Door of peace was opened, and peace did again come to Argool. People regained their smiling faces. The warrior who finished his fight turned to Argus. Warrior of Argus, you are really a true hero. No punctuation. Alright, let's try again, sorry. The door of peace was opened, and peace did again come to Argool. People regained their smiling faces. The warrior who finished his fight returned to Argus. The warrior of Argus, you were really a true hero, and... how was that? But you gotta read it every time you beat the game. That's what we do in Rhydtoberfest. What's a good beginner time? Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, Nate. I'm really excited for you to play this. I'll definitely be checking your stream. A good beginner time, my first time I finished a run that was halfway decent was like a 26:40. So you should be able, if you follow this route and you get some good kills at the beginning, like you get some good patterns, you should be able to get under 23. My PB is 23:06, but I don't think I'm that good at this game. Yeah, you absolutely should be able to get under 30 minutes just following the route. Yeah, you'll definitely get sub 30. I just want to show you the good pattern. Sub 30 you could definitely do. Once you know the route, for sure, you'll get that. I just want to show you the pattern that you should get in the mountain, because I didn't get it earlier. So what you want is these two Fallaracos, jump on their heads, you get a group of 3 and you kill them. You get a group of 2 Fallaracos and you go down. And then we head into Garlaws. So that's what you want to happen. And then in Garlaws we do our fighting with those guys. So here's my timer. I have a 23:06. Some best is 22:30, and I don't do a whole lot more than the strats I showed you. A lot of the run is going to depend on how much tone you need to get when you're in Arugus Forest. So these are the splits I use just for each item. Yeah, the first time I finished, I think I got like a 33. And then maybe like a 30, and then like you get pretty big PBs in this game. 3-minute PBs you can get for a while, and then it gets harder, obviously.